G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. Righto, let's just get straight into this one. Guys, I've just rocked up at Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers and I've been told, and I've just spotted them. Check this out, these are those bloody scrams. And I tell you what, they look awesome. Look at that. I love that. That is awesome. So they've got, I think they've still got a couple more coming. And as per usual, guys, they get one of every colour and they'll have a demo bike. Geez, I don't know, I'm gonna have to work out which one I like. I like that colour, that one there. I like this white and red. Jeez, I can't get any bloody angle on these bikes. Not much room. I'm running out of room. We've got too many bikes here. Look at that, Scram 411. So this is based off the Himalayan. Oh, I'm impressed. Actually, these are better in real life than what I've seen. Guys, I'm like a kid in a bloody candy shop. So we've got another two colours, but they're still in the boxes out here. So we're gonna actually, this will be my first time unboxing a brand new bike out of a box. Righto, let's bloody rip this bastard open. So this is how it comes. Oh, it's metal.
Oh, it's all metal. And actually, they're actually incredibly well packaged. Yeah. And they're bolted in and strapped in. And...
Oh, look at that! Hey, look at that!
I've seen a sign at the front like that.
Yeah.
On a big yellow book. Just have a bit of a look at these colours, because these are two that weren't out the front.
See, always have a knife on them. I won't cut the bike.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Oh, this one's got red on it.
They can work over the knife.
Oh.
Normally we've taken the cage and everything off first and then we unpackage it. I'm just doing this.
Oh, just so we can see it. Yeah.
Just so you can see the colours. This one we haven't opened yet, so that's the red.
Oh, so that's pretty cool.
Red, I think they call
Blackabit's
it.
colours.
This is the motorcycle and Mowers colours.
Well, it is too, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, alright. So you can see they're strapped in really well. They're strapped in all the way around and everywhere, and then they've also got some brackets that are bolted in up underneath the subframe that holds them.
Oh, right.
They just don't. They do a really good job of it.
So Noel, what? So this comes right. So you pull it out of that.
Take the crate comes apart.
Yep.
And then we unstrap it all, pull it out. Really on these, about the only thing we've got to do is put a set of mirrors on it. Adjust all the stuff, but the bike itself's pretty much together.
So you put
the batteries, you do all the PD, all that sort of stuff.
So there's no battery.
But there's not much in the way of assembly on these ones.
Yeah.
These are pretty good.
So no battery, no oil, no
yeah, that's all in the box down there. So all your mirrors, your batteries, all
see
your
that
stuff is in there. Yeah, your users manuals, all that sort of stuff's in there. So comes out of here.
So it comes with oil in there?
Good question. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Don't think so? Can we find out?
Can, absolutely. See what's in there. I don't do the PDs. I'm not the mechanic. Oh, you undo that. Cut the strap, we'll pull it out.
So there's your mirrors.
What's PD? Pre-delivery.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, no, it's just your mirrors. your battery and your service manual.
Yeah, brilliant.
So that's all that's in that one. If it was, you see the Meteors with the Supernovas, well, they'll have the screen in there, they'll have the back rest, all the extra bits and pieces that you've got to add onto them. That'll be a larger box with all that stuff in it. These are not too bad, with just the mirrors go on and then adjust all your levers and
cool bananas.
all right. What other colour we got?
Let's have a look.
So that's graphite red. That one.
Oh, is that what it's called? Graphite red?
This one's blazing black. So these are the two colours. There's another one that comes today. The last one colours, I can't remember what one. And that one in the crate behind, the red and white one, that's our demo.
Brilliant.
So we'll have that probably PD even on the road by the weekend, let's say. I might even try and do it for you today, Mark. You want to take it for a ride?
Yeah, well, I brought all my gear because I didn't know what the weather was. The weather was looking not too bad. I was going to do the intercept.
Yeah.
So I could be persuaded
To be the first
to be the
person.
bloody
First person to ride and review one. Where they dry the knife.
what to do with the knife. Oh, no, I'll put it back in here.
Sort of like Christmas, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The big kids.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Ah,
Wasn't
come around there,
expecting
right?
that.
It is recording, isn't it?
There you go. That's real nice.
Yep. That's beautiful.
So that's called the blazing black.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. That's real nice.
Bloody ripper.
Yeah. And the one we got as a demo is the flame white flame, I think it's called, which is this one, which you saw at the
Which
front.
we saw out.
The red and the white, yeah. So we'll get that out
Yeah.
at some stage. Try and get that out today for you.
Beautiful. All right. Rightio, guys, it's time now for this bloody GT Continental to have the old bloody signed by Jay Leno tank put on. Damien is graciously going to do the work. So, what do you reckon? Let's get into it.
Yeah.
How long do you reckon it's going to take?
Well, it'll take me a few minutes to get the tools together,
Yep,
and then probably an hour.
an hour. All right, let's.
I'll do the quick version, mate.
Yeah, of course we'll do the quick version. Righto, guys, see you when we're bloody getting into it. Righto, seats off, tanks coming. So fuel injected, we've got the little bloody switches. That's always a pain in the ass, I find. Those little.
Got to pull the wire off. There's a couple of vent hoses on here, and now we've got to disconnect the fuel line.
Yeah.
Now you've got to be a bit careful with, because
That's it, it's a brand new bike, you can't scratch it. Out with the old.
so we've disconnected the fuel line and the electrics on it.
Brilliant, boom, look at that.
And now we've got to pull all the guts out of the bottom of it.
Oh, because that one here is not going to have all that stuff in the bottom of it.
So we've got a new tank here that Jay signed, and of course, as you can see,
Yeah,
it's a brand new tank.
Right, okay. So it's not just a straight swap over.
Nah, so rather than send a bike over for him to sign, we sent a tank over,
Yeah.
and of course, that's come back, and now we're going to transfer the pumps,
Yeah.
everything over.
Beautiful.
Okay, so now we've unbolted the fuel pump and the fuel. This is actually the fuel gauge sender.
Oh, right. Yeah.
gotta hold
Oh,
your-
look at that. Beauty. So yeah, I was saying to Damien, they've actually got petrol, and he said, yeah, well,
Yeah,
they
they've
run
got
it
petrol.
obviously at the factory.
So as it's sitting in the tank, fuel comes in. Obviously, this floats,
Yep.
lifting it up just a little
Yeah.
rear-step there, and that adjusts your gauge.
Brilliant.
So we pull that off, and then the fuel pump itself. If I pull all the screws out, it makes it easier.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
And if I use the right tool, We've got a couple of O-rings in there.
Oh, yes, I don't. Yeah,
So
right.
there's a fuel pump.
Yeah. And a whole lot of Indian fuel.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Righto, so O-rings are clean.
Bit of O-ring grease.
O-ring grease.
Okay, now this has two jobs.
Yeah.
One, it keeps the O-ring in good order, but it also helps
I know.
the O-ring in place, because when I put the pump back in, it goes in upside down, and it's pretty important that these O-rings locate in the right place.
So that's the same. Is that the same thing when you do the oil filter? You always put a bit of oil on that O-ring so it doesn't bind up.
Yes.
Yep.
That's right. Yep. And then in theory, when I put it back in here, it'll just stay there.
Yeah, sweet. Hey, I'm picking up tips from the pro. How long you been doing this for, Damien?
Well, working on bikes, probably going on 60 years.
60 years, wow. Yeah, well, there you go.
My first bike was a push bike that I rebuilt a lawnmower engine, and I managed to mount that into the centre of the bike, and I pulled the crank handle off, big sprocket, put that on the back wheel, put the little sprocket on the crank shaft, and then I put a V pulley on one side, so I had the little sprocket and the chain going back to the back wheel, and then a V belt up onto the motor. I had a little lever that would pull the belt tight, and that was my clutch.
Oh,
That
brilliant.
technically was my first bike, and I was probably about, I think I would have started doing that when I was about 8 or 9 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Pretty big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wish I still had the bike.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit of a trick. You got to get it in the right. Yeah.
Gotta get it in the right way, which what I normally do is take it. I'll put that in wrong. Take a photo of which way it goes.
Yep. Sorry guys, I missed it. So he's got that in. Brilliant.
Make sure our O-rings are in there. All looks nicely seated.
Does.
You got to get the.
What is that?
That's the.
It's like a ton.
It's a fuel filter. That's a sock. So what happens? The fuel. This is the motor.
Yep.
Fuel comes in through here, and then pressurises out through these hoses and
Oh, right. Oh, there you
inject. But to get this back in, you got to sort of fold it
Yeah.
up. So you just sort of lay that down like that. And it'll actually only go in one way because it's got a little
Yeah, well, I reckon.
it's got a locator on the
Oh,
plastic bit,
Yeah.
which locates into this flange. So it sort of sits like that, and then the holes in the tank have got to.
Everything's got to line up, doesn't it?
Everything's got to all line up, and if you don't, it won't screw in, of course.
Yep. Brilliant. All right. Well, we won't bore the guys with that. Oh, you got to take the rubber grommets.
Yeah, we have the rubber.
Oh, what about the
We pulled
and
the
that as well? Yeah.
fuel cap out.
Fuel cap. So it's just really you just get the new tank and then everything gets swapped over.
Yeah, that's it. Whoever the lucky owner is, just remember whenever you pull your fuel cap off, it's not a pivot cap, so don't drop it.
Don't drop it.
No.
It's not. I didn't understand that.
Oh, so a lot of caps they pivot out. This one doesn't come off.
Oh, it just comes
So,
straight out.
I dropped it on there.
Yeah, right.
And I just push it down so the key comes back.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's it.
Brilliant. Righto, guys, because I'm holding the camera, Sean's bloody been a top bloke. Oh, look at it, he's warming up. Righto, go for it.
You give me a hand with this, Sean. Yeah. You've got to be very careful with it, because this is a one-off thing.
There's Damien. Right,
They don't get paid that
Damien's doing the acting now.
right. So
I don't know. I'm actually wondering how this is going to look because I really like that blue tank on this bike. I was concerned that this white one's not going to do it for me, but I'm thinking. Yeah. So basically, they're going to stuff around, putting all those pipes and bloody bits and pieces on there. Come back to you when she's all put back together. Boom, there you go. So Damien, that's a pretty simple job, isn't it?
yeah, it's not.
That's not
once
taking
you've done a few. It's not hard.
No. So if whoever wins this bike, they prefer to have that blue tank, that's a pretty simple job, or just, bring it in.
We do sell bikes where sometimes, whether it be a colour combination not available, but we've invested in some tanks, and you want a chrome tank on a Ventura blue, then we can do it. Yeah. I mean, there's a small cost involved, but
Yeah, but that's what we do, isn't it? We get a bike and we put our own stamp on it.
Now, we'll get this back together. We won't PD it until it's obviously sold, so we won't find out whether I've put the fuel pump in properly, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
Yep. So those that don't know what PD is, it's pre-delivery, and that means putting petrol, oil, battery and all that kind of bullshit.
They actually come with oil.
They do come with oil?
And they did there was some test done recently with all the manufacturers.
Yeah.
They all did a test on all their shipping oil and the bikes, and guess who came out on top?
True, Royal Enfield.
Royal Enfield.
Wow, there you go. Sweet. Yeah, so guys, I was saying that, if you prefer the blue, put the blue on, and then, because I know I was speaking to some people and they said, I think I'd mount that on my wall in the man cave, which would be a great idea too. Because there's not too many tanks with Jay Leno signed on it. Boom, there we go. Damien, you've done it in half the time. You've done it in half the time.
Yeah, that doesn't usually happen that quick, but
yeah. I actually like it with the white tank. Surprisingly, I really do like that.
Called an ice clean.
Yeah. So I think it gives it that little bit more retro look to it. So that's it. Job done.
All done.
Cool. Ready for some lucky winner. And I'm really actually happy with that. Brilliant. Righto, man. I'll shake your hand. Thanks for doing that.
No
That's
problem.
cool.
Good luck to the winner.
Yeah, that's it. Guys, I got sidetracked. I got all excited about this thing. So it's, electric hydraulic. Yeah, look at that. Nice and quiet. No compressors going off.
Stop at any spot you want.
Yeah,
Once it gets up, you'll see the thing. It's got safeties on it, so if you're letting it down, when we come.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and these are bloody... Oh, so that's a ratchet.
These come out of America, so they're a tie down, and then they wrap it up.
Yeah, just watch.
And then it's just nice and neat, so we're not trying to hook the two ends of the top.
Yeah, just watching you do that, it was just so quick. And this windy thing here...
And that clamps the front wheel.
That clamps the front wheel.
And there's something under there, see how that...
Oh, locked, yeah.
So if you have a toolkit or something jammed, it'll automatically stop.
Yeah, brilliant. Cool. Rightio guys, so as we saw, that is now all done, and it's going to be living here at Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers. It most probably won't be sitting there, and it's most probably a good idea to move it somewhere else. But if you're interested in seeing this in person, come down and it'll be sitting in here for you to have a look at. Bloody ripper. I really actually like that bloody white tank. Cool. Righto, back to the man cave. So it's a shitty old day out there today. What's Mark doing? Mark is editing bloody videos. That's all I ever do these days. A labour of love. That's the actual Intercept 650, which might have already bloody popped out before this Man Cave Tuesday. But let's go and check out what Nay's up to in the woodshop. Yeah, not much of a day out there. What are we on? Oh, that's not right, is it? Oh, whatever. Feels bloody colder than that, guys. I'm also, I'm not obviously, nothing obvious about it, Mark. I'm starting to tinker around with my cook pack stuff. I relabeled all my stuff. I got a bit smart this time and I put these paper labels on and did the old, you know, marker pen, but I've put sticky tape over the top because they get all munted. So done all that. Very excited. Nay's got new bags. It's a little bit smaller than this bag because this bag works really good for having everything to be able to cook anything I want, all in there. Obviously not including the pots and pans. But this bag that she's got, it actually opens all the way over. So this one only just opens from the top. And I've always said it'd be great if it would, you know, kind of like open that way or bloody that way, if you know what I mean. So hopefully on Wednesday she's going to get it. It'll be interesting to see. And she's going to set up a pack where I think you get that, the windshield in a pack. I'm not too sure, I don't know. Oh, and it'll be the bag as well, I think. That doesn't matter, Mark. Shut up. They're not here for that. Let's go check out Nay. Rightio. So if you want to know what Nay listens to when she's got her headphones in,
Japanese culture.
it's this.
Something he was fascinated by.
And what we might do...
When Emoto was then asked about the specific...
I'll turn that off. Somebody's got my Kero heater in here. She only actually has this on very low because it's only a small area in here. The Indian motorcycle, so this was scrap wood. You decided to do all these. Look at that. I said to Nay, this one can hang in my shed until she sells it. And another RE which she's done one of those before. I've got one of them in my shed. How much are these going to be, you reckon? Have you worked that out? Say hello.
Hi. I don't know. I don't remember.
I know, got to work it out. Captain America, still nothing happening. So much so that
It's a bit dusty.
it's a bit dusty.
I'm very busy. No, I'm very lazy. That's all it is. I'm very lazy.
Crazy. All right, we'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Into the pot we go. Rightio guys, geez, I tell you what, she's a bit bloody cold out there. So, the day after I said about, I was been tinkering around with my camp gear, and then I wanted to do that coffee pack, and they had ordered in those bags. They arrived today. So, I'm just going to run through some of the stuff that I've been tinkering with and what I'm doing to change my pack up, and what Nay's going to do to set up. Well, I've already set myself up with just my coffee pack. So not a cook pack, just my coffee making pack. And let you know what she's most probably going to be putting in this pack and selling it on the website. Right guys, so if you are busy, I'm going to be rambling on whatever. So if you don't want to listen to that, piss off. I'm joking. Right, so for getting the coffee pack, this is my cook pack. This is what I do to basically cook anything pretty much that I want. Now, remembering that, I look at this from the practicality side of it, but I'm also looking at it from the visual videoing of my stuff. If I wasn't doing the video, some of the stuff that I'm going to mention wouldn't matter to me. My number one problem was this cutting board. It works brilliantly, and like I said, without the video, this would be it. Now, so I've got this white cutting board, and I was using just a simple steak knife. When I would be doing the editing of the stuff, I'd see this, and I see that, and it looks like I'm in the kitchen while I'm out. Do you know what I mean? It's just not a good look. So then I went, oh, well, I've got this bloody knife. It's sitting in the thing. It's got a wooden handle. That looks cool, but it's got all this serration. It's like a bloody, I don't know, a fish knife or something. It's very grabby. And what I would have to do with this is, in my pack, so I have my cup, gas canister goes in there, and this, I would always make sure I slotted it in there like that, so that it didn't dig a hole in the bottom of the bag, or, you know, cut myself while I'm bloody trying to pull a spoon or something out. And so I just figured out, sitting on the microwave where my wallet sits is this knife. And I've had it for years. And I think actually Nay bought this for me. I'll see, I'm going to show you how it, I don't know the name of it. We might figure that out actually. What do we got? Me short lookers. So it says number 8, made in France. And if I open it up, and it's got a cool little locking mechanism on it. Opinel Onyx. I'll see if I can get that up for you guys. Hopefully that's in focus. Brilliant. I think this design is they have a particular name for it, but I'm just not too sure. I'll keep those on, Mark. So the way this thing works is that it's obviously in its closed position, and you can actually lock this. So you can see that locking. So if I turn that, whoops, that way, this is hard to do it while I'm on the camera, you can then open that knife, and then you close it so the knife can't fold in on you like that. So very simple, you know, locking mechanism. But the beauty of it for me is that it's got a wooden handle and fold it away, and now I can just chuck that in that bag and have no problems whatever. So this will work as a steak knife if I want to, you know, knife and fork, boom boom, for cutting up steak or whatever, but also for when I'm doing the prep. And last night, was it, or the night before, I said to Nay, we were doing salad, I said, let me do the salad, and I wanted to do it with this, so that cutting up tomatoes, tomatoes are is the test if you've got a sharp knife. I actually buggered up. I had that, some of you guys remember the Ozito chisel, drill, scissor and knife sharpening thing. It's a little wheel and it's got all these different attachments. I thought I'd try the knife. It works brilliantly for the drills, sharpening drills. I'll tell you what, it was not good. You can see the gouges. So when I was doing it one way, so you do it on one way for one side and then you go on the other side, when I went the other side it was pulling it in, and that's when I buggered up that. So I went to the old stone, and I've got that really sharp now, and cutting up those tomatoes, no problem. So that's a solution done. I haven't found a solution for this because what I want is, you know, something that looks like that. That's more campy, if you know what I mean. What do you call, I don't know, bush skill bloody crap. It's just, yeah, it's natural looking. It looks like you're out bloody camping. Obviously I don't want a big thick thing like that. I want something that size, and it's mainly something, and I thought the bamboo ones would have came in it, but we're struggling to find something. I will find something. Now, gloves. I went and got myself, I do have those the big thick heat ones, and they work brilliantly, but they're bulky and I wanted something small, so I ended up getting these mechanic gloves. And the problem with gloves too is that you can get like just your standard leather ones, but they just don't, when you put them on, you lose that tactile feeling, and they're a bit whatever. And these mechanic gloves that I got from Bunnings just seem to do the trick. So I've got that. And the reason why I've got that is because I'm planning, you know, I was saying about doing all the, I need a drink of coffee, hang on. Oh, the camping, I want to do all those camping videos. I'm still working on all that stuff. So, and I want to do a bit more cooking on the open campfire, you know, using this on a campfire and not on this. And as we all know, when you're working on a campfire, they get friggin' bloody hot, and you're putting stuff on it and it's like, ah! So, and I'm hopeless with fire anyway, as you guys know, I'm always burning myself. So that's why I've got these to do that. Boom, so that's done. They pack up pretty tight. I'll be able to, you know, they'll actually most probably end up being, I like to put, whenever I got metal and metal, same as in the Jeep, I always like to have, and like you can see I've got paper towel here, so that being on a bike going over rough terrain, yeah, they juggle, and then of course you get wear marks and all that kind of bullshit. Same reason why I put the stubby holder on these. When I stick it into my cup, hey presto, I don't get any scratches in there. If you don't have one of these, simply get a bit of duct tape, wrap it around, fold it over, and that will do the same thing. Right, so I told you that these little bottles, Nay sells all these little bottles. I don't think she used to sell these little jars. I don't think she does. She might actually. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, putting the labels on. The main reason why I put the labels in was the oil is because I had, now this is green, so now, oh my God. I can now visually tell whether I did, and I did this because when with Chappie and Pete and Johnny, where did we go? Whipperfeld, and I cooked up me and Nay's dinner, and I buggered up, I grabbed that, because this used to be the sunshine stuff that we have is actually yellow. It looks exactly the same as that. So I ended up cooking our stuff in dishwashing. It was all foaming up, and oh, it was a bloody shit show. So I now run a different colour dishwashing liquid in this. But that's why I ended up putting the oil on there. It's just, yeah, whatever. Right, so that's sorted. What else was there? I think that's pretty much it for that. Let's get into this little coffee pack. Actually, guys, no, there is one more thing. And let me get all this stuff out. Don't mind the dog barking, sorry guys. Real life. So I think this was, because a lot of people ask me about how I carry my stuff. This was, you know, the gazebos, and they have the walls, you can buy the walls. That's what this pack was holding, one of those walls. And I think it was for Nays, for when she was doing the markets. So I'd have that in there like that, fold that over, and that's what held all that together, kept the crap off it, just stick it in the thingo. But I wanted something a little bit more different. I was getting rid of that. So I have this material here. I've used it for lots, in actual fact, Nay's seat's all covered in it. So what I'm going to do is get out the sewing machine, basically going to sew that up, and this will now live in there like that. It'll be all sewn up and properly, but it'll be a nice little bloody pack for it. That's what I'm doing there. That's fucking neither here nor there. Right, so the coffee pack for ages, and I actually tried a different type of thing, but I'd fallen off the bike and I'd squash it. I didn't like the way that this bag, it was just a, I don't know, it was like a toiletry bag or something like that. This is the bag. Now, let me grab this one. They're pretty much the same size, except for the tallness. It's just a little bit, you can see that. It's not a huge difference, but it's a little bit smaller, which is what we want, because why I want just a coffee one is this one I carry it around, but it's got everything on it. So it's extra weight. It's extra fumbling around in here trying to find my little spoon or a lighter or whatever, you know. I'm pulling shit out, and then there's a little bit of mucking around when you're putting stuff back, if you know what I mean. You can't avoid that shit if you want things to be lightweight, compact, and all that kind of stuff. So this is it, and the beauty of this one is that it all zips up. It's that whole molly bloody thing, exactly the same as the other one, different colour, zips, but the other one would only zip like that, whereas this one zips all the way down, so you can open it up, and it's got pockets. This one's got pockets in it, and it's got little bloody straps on the inside there. So I'll have my cook pack stuff. It will be totally separate from the coffee stuff. They'll be two self-contained units. I'm doing a ride with Kent and Simon on Wednesday. Just a quick little bloody shoot around here. I'll be able to just grab that one, chuck it in Max's bloody pannier, and away I go. And then all I'm getting out is my coffee stuff to have a coffee in the middle of the bush somewhere. Then when I'm doing a camp trip, all I've got to do is grab this one. So I'm not having to grab something out of here to put it into that one and whatever. They're self-contained, ready to go, boom. And I do that. When I come back, I clean my shit up, and then I restock bits and pieces in there. It gets put down in my little box down there, ready to ride. I just grab it, I know it's set to go, just stick it in there and boom. Right, so me and they have been stuffing around this morning trying to work out what to put in there. Like, I'm doing it for myself, and then Nay's trying to source these bits and pieces to go in there and sell it as a little kit. Right, long story short is what Nay's planning, or what we're planning on doing, is you'll get this bag. You'll get the enamel coffee cup, because you need one of these to be able to sit that on the thing to be able to boil your water. You've got the adapter, which works with those canisters, the little gas stove, which you'll see in a minute, a mini lighter, just in case that doesn't work. I'll show you that in a minute. You'll also get a spoon. I think she's got charcoal ones coming, and they're, what do you call it, polycarbonate. I've been using these for years, never broken one. So what happens with these, you can see that little bloody thing there. Sometimes, because it gets jiggled around all the time, that pops out, and then you can't use your little clicker. I've actually super glued that in there now, so it should work. But just in case this does fail, you've got a way to light that stove. So I've just got a little mini one, and I'll put a little zip tie around there that stops that from accidentally, all your gas running out. Cool. So this, with this pack, obviously you'll have to get your own gas canister to go popping into there. You'll be able to do yourself some coffee. And so if we get that going again, got water in there, plonk it on there, and away you go. Boil yourself some water, put your coffee in it, and away you go. Easy done. So how does all this go in there? So we've got that, plonk that in there, move this out of the way. That just goes in there. This thing's still a bit bloody stiff. No, plonk it in the cup goes in there, like that. Put your gas stove in there, put that in there. Your spoon, now the spoon will now live, and hopefully I've got to just check to make sure, hang on, I'll bring you a bit bloody closer like that. So this little pocket's brilliant, so the spoon can just bloody go in there, and then put all your coffees, hot chocolate, sugars, tea bags. So now they stay nicely in there. You've got your lighter can go in that pocket as well. And then if you want to take a little, you've still got plenty of room in there. So just start to zip that up like that. You've still got room, you can put some biscuits or bloody whatever. Pack it all up, and look at that. Bloody brilliant. That's it, that's ready. All I got to do is grab that, and I'm sweet to go. So that's a ripper little bag, especially that it opens all up. You're not fiddling down, you can open it up and just get to whatever you need to get to. And the fact that it's got those pockets, and on the other side it's got those straps, I think I'll most probably put some paper towel or bloody stuff like that in there. Whereas that's what I would that's what's in my cook pack, so I have a little bloody Ziploc bag that keeps all that together, because in this one there is no little side pocket, so that just gets put in there like that. It works, it's no problem. That was just a bonus to have those little side pockets in there. So yeah, I don't know how much they're going to be. Nay's still sourcing all the bits and pieces. When they're available, I'll let you know. She'll most probably have, I think she was talking about getting 20 of these all done up with the cups, the whole kit and caboodle. It'll be a bloody special Mark's Coffee. What would you say? The ultimate coffee pack for the cheapest coffee on the road. Whatever, dickhead. Yeah, and then she'll most probably sell just the bag, so that if you want to use a different cup or whatever. I reckon they're a really good little bag. And as you know, I've been using this bag for ages and it's just a ripper. Righto. Hopefully I haven't bored you. I'm getting someone's tooting me in me bloody pocket. I better go. Righto, guys. Get out of here. Okay, it is time to do the giveaway. So we've obviously got the Jay Leno's bloody Garage Australia giveaway, and we've got 2 of these Tally here motorcycle comms Bluetooth stuff to give away. Now this is for the crew members. So these are the guys that support this channel. It's like Patreon. Most people know Patreon. It's just the crew members are like that, except it's on my own website. It's my own membership thing. You're not giving money away to other bloody people. So I do this just as a way of giving back to those guys that support this. They're the driving force behind this bloody channel, getting all these bloody videos out. That's how I do it, is by people being crew members. So we'll do the Jay Leno's stuff first. So remember, for the Biker Bits not crew members, bloody community, that's you guys bloody watching, 15% off using the biker code there on that website. Cool. Now, let's give away 3 $65 vouchers. Remember, we're doing the $65 vouchers because it's going to give more of the crew members tickets into the bike giveaway. And today I just got an email from the broker saying that the South Australian government has now passed the permit. So we are all set to go. On the 1st of July, I'll be doing a video explaining it, but basically on the 1st of July, if you go and put, and this includes with these vouchers, that's included in it. So if you get $65, you'll get 6 into winning that bloody Continental GT, the one down at Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers. Right, are you ready for the winners this week? Peter Hayden, Brendan McFarlane, and Keith Andrews. Brilliant! Congratulations, guys. So remember, go to that website, spend up, but wait till the 1st of July, because then you'll get to win that bike. Right, now, giving these 2 away, same deal. Are you ready? Who has won these 2 doovies? Tim White and Peter Burns. Bloody ripper. So I will be sending those 2 out in the next couple of days. Righto, guys. Back over to the Man Cave. Well, there you go, guys. That is Man Cave Tuesday, done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Now, I should have those torches from Woburn. I've got to get that video done, which will then give those the giveaways for that. I've got the postie bike. The postie bike will be practically now is ready to start getting assembled back together. I still haven't done those wheels, so I might have a video out on getting that all assembled, and we'll see what it bloody well looks like. What else is there? Oh, I do have a video which I've been hanging on to. It was actually washing Matt's Mrs. Haley's bloody Jeep, and it came up brilliant, and it was using all the Jay Leno stuff. So that's most probably come out maybe next week or whatever. I was hanging on to it for the bike bloody bullshit. And obviously I'll have a video just explaining about that giveaway. Right, I think that's it, guys. That's all. Whatever. remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on. Oh, actually, guys, I did forgot to say, so I haven't done BB news. So there are new crew members, there are geostashers, and to some of the geostash bloody hunters, there's quite a few. It's been bloody busy. So I will be getting all that updated, stickers being sent out. I know Craig did a geostash today, or a couple of them, I think. Yeah, got some pretty cool things and dropping bloody chubba chubs in there and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I'll get bloody back into that. I'll get the BBN all caught up, and of course the out and abouts in the forum, blah, blah, blah. Righto, go and get out of here.